Hello, Mambo.
Oh, Sana, morning.
Morning to you. How are you?
Fine. You?
I'm good. So,
Yes.
in regards to the quotation, I'll send it to you today. Yes.
It would be nice if you sent it morning hours.
Okay.
That
So,
would be better.
okay. So, I'll do it
Please.
ASAP. Don't worry.
So.
No problem. I was born and raised in Mombasa. My father at that time used to work at Kenya Ports. Then he got transferred to Nairobi. So we had to move Nairobi at around 1997. So from there, he used to school in South Sea. Then moving on to college, I went to Moi University, did communications and public relations diploma. Then I proceeded to degree. So these are some of the trophies I won while in Dubai. This is the best team building player. So what we used to be given tasks, and this task involved finding clues in the office, answering some questions, who can do this faster and all that. So I won 2 of them. So yeah, it was quite an achievement to me. UAE came as a surprise, more so a blessing, because I had a neighbor who still works in UAE. So he was a HR in a facilities management company. When he came back for his vacation, he told me that he'll be coming back for recruitment in December. Fast forward, in December he comes back and he tells me, hey, Bati, I have some few vacancies that I think might interest you. So he mentioned a couple. He told me about security, customer service, administration, concierge, and all that. So I applied. So when I applied as a receptionist back then, because I didn't want to take a role that will be very competitive when I go for the interview. Once we conducted an interview, we did a Skype interview, and I was enrolled. They took me in. I was very, very excited by then, because this is me. It's the first time that I'm traveling out of the country. So I was like, wow, this is a good opportunity. Coming back to Kenya was quite a big shock to me, because fast forward, when I was in Dubai, I had 3 promotions, you get? So by the time I was living in Dubai, I was earning over close to 300,000 Kenyan shillings, you get? And I remember in February this year, 2020, I came for my vacation. Then I went back. On going back, I spent there like 3 weeks. That's when now COVID was at its peak worldwide. So we were just given letters via email. So once I read it, I was like, you know what, there's some departments that have to be redundant for now, because the company could not afford to pay staff. So one of the biggest challenges, in fact, when I got that letter, it was around, I think on Thursday, 3 p.m. On Fridays, when the country was going for a lockdown, complete lockdown, that meant that airports will be closed, everything will be shut. So it was, I was running against time, so I had to book my ticket immediately. So I was in the flight the next day, first thing in the morning. On reaching Kenya, I knew that now I'm unemployed. To make things worse, I was just here the other month on vacation, and people on vacation have to spend money. So I was not actually financially prepared also. On reaching here, I had to decide, what am I going to do next? Round two. So I started consulting with my friends. What are you guys up to? Is there anyone who knows someone who can give us a job? At that time I was looking for a job, but something crossed my mind. I was like, you know what? I don't need a job. I can actually start something out. So I reached out to a friend of mine who we used to work with in Dubai. When I told her that I'm planning to start rearing chicken, she told me that yeah, she has a place where we can put. So I was like, okay, let's put our heads together. What we need to do is to share the feed, ziweke maji. Wewe unasikia njaa. Unakula breakfast? Yeah? Acha nifunge. I thought of rearing chicken as a side hustle, but not the main hustle. On coming back, I had to make decisions fast, very fast, because I have a family, I have a son, and my wife is also expectant. So decisions had to be made very fast in terms of survival, because even from my wife's side, her job was, she was also in the redundancy situation, same like me. But being the head of the family, you know, you can't just sit there and feel bad about yourself. You know, something has to be done. The fact that there is unemployment should not kill your spirit to do something else. People should always have a plan B, plan C, plan D, and so on. I have dined with millionaires, but the fact that right now I'm rearing chicken does not kill my spirit. I'm still proud to say that I'm a farmer. I can still take my business and do boot sale. You see, that's something that I have chosen to do to keep my pockets moist. So my advice to the youth, whatever talent that you have, whatever skill that you think you might have, use it to your benefit. If it gives, at the end of the day, if it gives you 100 bob, 200 bob, that's something. That's something. So I'd encourage people outside there, no matter how, there's nothing so small that you can do that will not give you something to go back home to.